All right, good afternoon. It is 2:30. It is Monday afternoon, and it is October the 28th, and I hope you're doing good. If you don't know me, I'm Bob Rutledge. I do websites for small contractors. I have worked for some pretty big ones in the past, but usually now they have their own in-house teams, and it's the guys with 2, 3, 4 trucks that I help out the most. And in this particular case, I wanted to show you a flooring store, but not only flooring, but they're doing in-home shopping flooring only. And they come to your house. They will bring the samples in their really nice van. You can see the picture of it there, and I've emphasized it on the paper. And so I'm doing pay-per-click for them. I'm not doing their original website. Here's the original website, and it's just, we determined that it's just too much to redo this. We've been discussing doing pay-per-click for more than a year now. And so I came up with the idea of doing just a subdomain. So you can see their domain name is Floors Come True. And I'm doing working off of a subdomain, and built a half dozen or so landing pages around that. And so this is what we've come up with. I have just recently added a page here, or a form here, where they can fill out, where clients can fill out a request for a free estimate. And so that can work for them 24 hours a day. They don't have to answer the phones. When they do get a phone call, it goes through a call tracking program that I've set up, and of course the contractor answers the phones, but there's a recording of the call so that the contractor can verify, and I can verify that we're getting the kind of leads that we're looking for. Also, each of these pages are just one page landing pages. Most people you're going to find are not, you kind of want to put what we used to call, I guess some people do, call it a pinch page, where there's really nothing for them to do. I haven't clicked on this. It may not be lined up right. But yeah, you click on hardwood, it takes you further down the page to hardwood. It doesn't get them clicking around the website. I do have some other pages on here for landing pages. I have on here a page for Joliet, Illinois, and that is, of course, for running my specific to Joliet, Illinois ad campaign. I believe I have another one queued up here that is Naperville. Yep. And so I built the same landing page over and over. The homeowner doesn't know that, and they come here and they see this crafted web page. They can call, they can fill out a form, and schedule an appointment. Now I wanted to show you, so we're doing pay-per-click ads. This whole subdomain, if I haven't made it clear, is set up to run pay-per-click advertising. And it is just now starting to pay off, because what I found out is, unless you have an unlimited budget, and even if you do, you're going to spend a lot of wasteful money. You need, in a big area like Chicago, I just don't think most people, I live in Foley, Alabama now, but I'm from Atlanta. It's a good sized city, but Chicago will swallow it 2 or 3 times over. And so, as big as I thought Atlanta was, and how I thought I had Atlanta figured out, I did not have the Chicago suburbs figured out at all. And it's taken us a few weeks to hone this down, and we basically just settled on running his ads. I'll show you this little slide presentation. Let's just do that. So Plainfield, Illinois, carpet installer. There he is coming up above Luna and Empire Today. Empire Today is, you would know, is coast to coast in-home carpet sales, in-home flooring sales. Luna, I have found out, is a company that is owned by Empire Today. And then I've got this company's ad showing up at the top. Let's see what else we can come up here with. I'm going to go through a few slides that show their placement for their pay-per-click ads. Flooring store near me, also in Plainville, Illinois. Plainfield, excuse me, Plainfield, Illinois, and they've got an LL, what do you call that? LL, I keep wanting to say LL Bean. Anyway, they're closing down a store up there, and we'll just go through this because I'm not. One of the things I do when I put together an ad campaign, and this is very difficult to do, is to get the town to show and the name of the company to show. Google wants you to run blind ads. So what Google would want you to do is just merely say for this ad, shop at home, top value in flooring, schedule a call now, schedule an in-home consultation now. Never once mentioning the name of the company, and really very seldom mentioning the area of town. And people tend to want to call somebody local, so that triggers that, and they want to know the name of the company that they do or don't want to do business with. So if you're running ads and pay per click and you keep coming up as a blind ad, you're liable to get clicked on by people who don't want to do business with you for whatever reason. And there goes a wasted click, wasted $10, $20, $30, $40. I've seen some of these words now starting to hit $300 for flooring in the Chicago suburbs. Well, it's all unbelievable. So you got to really know what you're doing. This is not something you can do as a shade tree mechanic, like I used to say. Another thing that I do, just to keep this a little more informational, is I do nothing but manual bidding. That is not something Google wants. Google wants you to use automated bidding. Google wants you to use conversion tracking. And worst of all, Google wants you to use broad match keywords. I don't do any of that. I use exact match keywords, and everything's very targeted, and I do manual bidding. And so you got to understand this. There are people out there, if your normal keyword is, there's no keywords now that are 50 cents. So let's just say for any service business, if you could get a click at $10, well, there are other people out there that are willing to spend 30, 40, and 50 on it. And when you put in automated bidding, or what they call smart bidding, you are allowing Google to jack the price up of your bid to $30. I had it jacked one up one time to $126, and we did not get a call from it. So automated bidding is for fools. Smart bidding is for fools. Google, basically, if you're working with Google, you need to get rid of them. You need to shut your account down and find someone like me that knows how to do manual bidding. If you're working with an agency, you need to go over your account and make them show you that you are using manual bidding strategies. No more of this conversion tracking stuff. When you're just 1 or 2, 3, 4, 5 guys, and maybe even more, there's only one metric that you're concerned with, and that's phone calls. And you can measure phone calls through phone call tracking systems, which I give my clients a phone call tracking system as well. Anyway, this gentleman's doing well in that he's showing up in his map section. Another ad that we've got running for flooring Plainfield. And I made some changes on their website, and I really did this video earlier to show him what I'd done. This is kind of one of the things I do to keep my clients informed, is I do a slideshow and a video so that they can watch this at their own leisure and understand what's going on in their account. And then finally, in the past week, this shows how many people have been to the website, how long the average person visited on the website. This is for yesterday through the first of the week. And so, yeah, if you're trying to do this stuff yourself, to wrap it up, basically what you have to learn to do, and it's very difficult, if you're in a major metropolitan area, you got to get your location that you're advertising in down as small as possible. And then you've got to do manual pay-per-click bidding. Don't worry about what they call conversion tracking. You do not want to use what they call smart bidding. If you're running a smart, or it's called a smart campaign, if you go up in the upper left-hand corner and click on your ads, and it shows you different campaigns, if it says smart campaign, please go in there now and shut it down, because I'm sure you're getting no calls. You're spending $200, $300, $400 a day, week, month. I don't care what you're spending. It's too much because it's not working. The broad match terms, again, this is my motto now. They want three things: automated bidding strategy, conversion tracking, and broad match search terms. And it all sounds highfalutin and sophisticated as all get out. But the bottom line is, bidding on things has never changed. It's the highest bidder gets the spot. If people stop bidding, they stop selling. When you run an automated campaign, you're giving them carte blanche to keep raising the price that you are willing to bid on that keyword. It would be and then you're going to wind up buying a great equivalent would be at auction, a car. The car is no way, shape, or form worth more than $5,000. You're going to wind up spending what Google says they think that keyword's worth. And you could go up to $10,000, $12,000, and $14,000 for a $5,000 car. And so you can't be doing that. To have success at pay-per-click, do just the opposite of everything Google says. So with that, I'm going to let you go. And I hope you will learn how to do manual pay-per-click advertising. You will learn how to use exact match keywords, and you will learn how to use a very small advertising area. Don't bite off more than you can chew. It's easily done. And good luck to you.